Hi, everyone. Welcome to week 9 in Child Psych. I made some changes to week 9, so these hopefully you will find beneficial. It basically extends the due date on this project. I did not feel that we had scaffolds well enough to support you to complete this. So I went ahead and made a couple changes. So I will be changing the name because it is no longer a midterm project. I am calling it a content analysis project simply because we will not be submitting it at midterm. So the project itself is the same. However, I've added these two draft submissions so that you could get feedback on how you are progressing before you actually have to submit the project. Okay. It does look as though there are a lot of assignments this week, but that is not the case. Pay attention to the due dates. This one has a due date of the 17th with the cutoff date included as it is a quiz function. So it's closing on the 19th, and this one has a due date of the 17th. However, when you get down to the actual project, you will see that it is due on the 24th. I have the content video post as the 17th, but you will be able to submit that without penalty until the 24th. Okay, so let's walk through the activities and assignments for week 9. So the first one that you have is a project draft, and you'll see that it basically lays out what you will be doing in the content analysis, and then it has checkpoints that help you with the steps of that. So the first one has a descriptor video that will walk you through how to do the entire project or draft, I should say. Okay. It has specific information that I'm looking for in terms of how to submit the different assignments or different components. For example, you will be using APA format, and I want you to use in-text citations as well as a works cited page. This is going to be a requirement, so make sure that you familiarize yourself with APA format. However, mostly what I'm concerned about is in-text citations as well as a reference page. This citation generator is fantastic, and in the video, it will show you how to use that video on that first question. Also, you will be looking for visual aids. I have a very specific way I want you to attach the visual aids. It is also addressed in that video, so make sure you watch the video. It's 2 minutes long, won't kill you. But I want you to attach the visual aid here so that it is visible right here. And I walk you through how to do that in that video. Also, you will be selecting a relevant term because you're required to have 3 when you actually complete this project. And I want to make sure that you are on the right track. So that is how you would complete that draft, and you just click finish attempt. Now the second draft is optional, although highly recommended. So in this one, you're actually going to, and it has all the same information as the other one, what the tasks are of the assignment. But on this one, you're actually going to create a 1 to 2 slides that are either PowerPoint or Google. Google will need to be saved as a PPTX or a PDF so that it will be able to be submitted on Moodle. But what I will be doing is reviewing them as though I am grading them and giving you constructive feedback that will help you make revisions that will allow you to get the best grade that you can. Okay, so make sure that you choose slides that would include visual aid and content so that I can see kind of the setup of the slide so I can give actual constructive feedback that is helpful as opposed to, oh, it looks nice. Okay, then you would just go ahead and add a submission here and I will be able to grade it. As I said, this is optional. This one, as you can see, optional. So if you want to do it, I recommend it highly. and I will give you good feedback that tells you how you might get the grade that you want on that project. As I said, those are the only 2 assignments for week 9. I do have the full projects available there for reference. You have the full content analysis project description with a rubric that is located here. Note, due date of the 24th, not the 17th. And you also have where you will be submitting your video that is required for that project. So just so you know, again, this is, I want you to have your video look like this, okay? In the video, on the first page, I do have instructions on how to do that so that when your classmates look at your video, they see the video and they can easily just hit click and it plays within the screen. Your classmates are required to make 2 responses, so it is very helpful for them and honestly for me to see the video within the pane. Moodle has that functionality and I want you to use it. If you do not use that functionality, you will not be getting full credit for posting the video. I don't want to be harsh, but that is the instruction. And then this is, as I said, the full content analysis that has the rubric so that you know what it is that I'm going to be grading this based on. The final, and remember, the discussion activity, the actual project, and the glossary are not due until March 24th. To add entries, the terms that you choose for your project, very simple. Click add entry, and then you put the term here, and then you add the definition here. If you were to have copied that definition from somewhere, I highly recommend using the internal citations. Okay, once you then, as you can see, it's been entered into the glossary and there was already a term 1. So now we can see the entire glossary if you looked at it, which are just my 2 examples. So if you have any questions about week 9, I apologize for the confusion. Please reach out and I am happy to help, happy to assist, happy to guide. Have a great week.